Hi guys, welcome back again to another class. So we have this is the other side of the bag I've already made. So I'm going to do the other side of the bag, show you the other side of the bag. So you need pearls, and then you can use pearls for this. Okay, so I'll show you a picture of where I got the inspiration from. It was like different pearls, like the small pearls, and then the person used the big pearls to make the inner side. But this time around I wanted to see how this one would turn about. So if you are doing yours, you can use the small pearls, and then let's see the results. I had a bit complications with this one because this side is a bit loose because the beads are many here. So I was supposed to stop here, but I felt like the bag would be too small, so I continued with the big one. So what you're going to do is you're trying to use maybe the small pearls, and let's see the results that you get. And then that's the same procedure you're going to use for the small pearls, and then the big ones, that's the same procedure. So basically this is it. So let's just begin with the class. So I'm going to use this box acrylic beads, the yellow ones, and then I have the yellow pearls here. This is the 10 millimeters yellow pearls, like the white pearls. That's the same thing. It's the same size as this white. So that's what I'm going to use for this tutorial. And my fish line, as well as a pair of scissors that you need. So yes. So guys, I'm gonna begin with our normal 4 beads. One, two, three. So now we're going to put one bead here, and then another one here, and then we're going to join it to this particular bead. We're going to intercross it, so we're crossing this cord. So now we have something like a box. Just pick 3 beads. And then I'll go to this particular bead. I pick 2. So guys, I'm doing the last one for you all to see, because that's the same procedure I'm going to use throughout. and we're making 46 of this, so we've already made 1 2 just 2. The size I made 46. You can reduce it to 40, but not too small. It shouldn't be too small, or you can still increase it and make it big too, to 50. So you first pick 3, and then you go through this bead because that's the next bead. And then 2. Another 2. So with this one, when you make the last 2, you have to go through 1 2, these 2 beads, because you're closing the side. Now you can see the fish line is in 3 beads, so we just add only 1 to it to make it 4, because every box has to be 4. So now I have 1 2 3. So I have 3 of this. I'm making 46 or 43 more to go. And so when I'm almost done, I'll show you how I went about like making a circle. So I'm making 46, but this is 44, so I am going to make the last one. That's the 45, and then you continue with the rest. So this is what we have. Okay, so we're going to join it together to this one. So what we do is, because we have 45 now, so to make it 46 we have to join it together. So what we do is we're going to put 1 bead on each. You can reduce yours. It doesn't mean you have to do like the same thing that I did. You can make it bigger, or you can also reduce it to 40 or 35. Okay, so I'm just picking 1 each, and then I'll cross it. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is what we have. So I'm going to interlock the rest, and then we'll move to the next step. So we will have 46 when we count it. So we have 46 now. This is what we're going to weave. Okay, we're going to weave this bag. Now the thing is, I made the base smaller, so you can increase yours. I made mine 1 2 3 4 5, just 5, so you can make yours 7. Okay, so that this place would be very open like so, it wouldn't be closed like so when you weave upwards, because I realized when I stop around this side, the bag is going to be very small. So you can even increase it to 9, like the base to 9, so that you don't find yourself wanting, or your bag wouldn't be like this. Okay, so it's a mistake I made already, but then before you make yours, make sure you make this side bigger by weaving up to 9. So I'm going to show you how to weave that one so that you don't get confused and you understand what I'm saying or talking about. So what we're going to do is to go through 2 beads. Okay, so I'm starting from here. And then I picked 3 beads, 3 of the yellow. Like this, I'm gonna go through these 2 beads. So when you add 3 zeros, this side is going to be 4, like when it counts from here. 1 2 3 4. So just go through these 2 beads. So 3, 1 2, so we have 1 2 3 4. So with the 5th one, so we have 1 2, so this is the second one. So with the last one we have 1 2, something like this. So we first one you begin with 3, the next one is 3 3 3, but the last one is 2. And now you can see we have 1 2 3 4 5, but then if you want to increase it, like you still put up 3 to it. So assuming we wanted to make the base 7 or 9, we would add 3 3 up to you reach the holes are 9, but this one the holes are just 1 2 3 4 5 8. So now we have the, when you're beginning, you begin with 3, the next one is 3, the next one is 3, the next one is 3, and this one is 2, just 2 beads, and then put it in here. So you put it in the next 2 beads here. Now we're going to make a 10 and come back like so. As I told you, you can increase the down part, but we're going to make a 10 to the side, this direction. So what we do is, instead of putting the next 3 here, we're going to put it on this particular fish line that's on my right hand. So we put 3 beads, 1 2, and then 3, and then cross the last one. So we're going to have something like this, and then we're gonna go through 1 2, those 2 beads. Then we have 1, 2, 3. So now each hose is going to be 6. We have the fish line already in 3 beads, so we're going to add 3 beads to it to make it 6. I'm gonna go through 1, 2, another 3 beads, 1, 2, 3. So we're going through this 1, 2, 3 beads. So now it's already in 2 beads, so I'm gonna add just 2 beads to it. 1 and then 2. Then go through the next 2 beads. Then we add up. It's in 3 beads now, so we're going to start with 3 beads. So you see we have something like this. Then we're gonna go through 1, 2. So I'm gonna add up 3, 3 to our end here, and I'll show you how to 3, 3 to our end, and I'll show you how to turn. Okay, so when you get here, we still go through 1, 2, 3 beads. So we add 2 more beads to it. So those 2 beads. So we're gonna make a 10. We're gonna make a 10 and come back like this. We're starting with 3 beads. And then 1, 2. join again another 3 beads. So we're gonna go around again, come to this direction again. Same procedure that you use for here, that's the same thing you're going to use to build here. Okay, so guys, I'm going to do the last row. You can see it's unfolding here already, but this is not how it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like this, like straight like this. So yeah, make sure you use small pearls for the outer lane. The mistake comes from me using the square beads and then the round beads. Okay, so make sure you try with the small ones, like the small pearls, as well as using the big pearls to make the design. Instead of using the sugar beads and then the pearls, make sure you use pearls for the whole design thing. Okay. So this is the last one. I repeated the same step throughout, as you can see, so nothing changed. But this is the last one I'm making. So with this one, the beads is in 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going to do the last row. I'll still go through these 2 beads. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3 beads, and then I'll add just 2 beads because we are ending. So the end will be just like how we started, just like 3 like this. So instead of us starting with 3 beads, we start with the end in like 2 beads. So we have something like this, and we're gonna go through the next 2 beads. But then nothing changes, we're still going to add up to 6, so we're gonna put 3 beads. It's just the beginning that you put 2 beads, but the rest are 3, 3. When I was done, I left some space here where the bag ended, where the design ended. I moved a bit, once a bit forward, and so let me just count this. I made mine 46, so let me just count the space I left for you to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I left 10 space. It's the same thing I'm going to do here. I'm gonna leave 10. I believe by now you all know how to weave around this. So basically, I don't want it too big. Okay, I don't want it too big, so I weaved around this twice. You can see 1, 2. So I went around 1 time, 2 times. So I'm going to join it together to the side. I'm not going to weave the same thing here, but I believe by now you all know how to weave around. So basically, this came inside. So with this one, this is also inside. This is where I ended. Put the cord here, not the outside part, but the inner one, the side. So and then I weaved all around like so, making sure that when I count from here to here I get my 10. So let me count from here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is where my 10 ended. So basically I am going to start from here so I'm going to weave all around from here coming to where the 10 is. That's what I'm going to end. So basically in between the two it's just 9 beads left here. So I'm just going to join this together like so. Since they are all of the same sizes, okay, I'm not going to do much. So this is where my joining starts from. Yeah, there's just one bead in between. So I'm just going to put a bead on my fish line, and then I put it in this particular bead. So guys, I'm gonna put it in this particular bead because it's the outside bead. So this is what we have. So we're gonna weave around this. Now you can see this is inside, this is the outside, this is the outside part, but that's the one that's going to be inside, and the one that has the round thing around it is going to be inside. So this is what we have. We're joining it together. So we pick one and then we cross it, and then we put it in the next bead. So you pick one bead, you cross it, and then go through this bead. One, cross it, so we have this. So we're going to continue with that. I'm going to continue with that till I end the whole back thing. So guys, I'm almost done with the whole back thing. So I'm at the last part. So I'm at the last part. So yes, we are done. So I'm just going to interlock it. I'm going to go through some of the beads because I'm done. So guys, at the end of the day, this is what you're going to have. Join together, and then this will be the inner side. So at least it's big enough. So I used square beads, that's sugar beads, in this pills. But then with the picture you have seen, with the picture you've seen, that is small pills, and then this size of the big one to design it. So make sure if you want to make it that way, you can use the small pills for the whole round bag. before you can use the big pearls. But this is the same procedure you're going to use to make this bag. So basically that's all about this bag. It's really nice and cute. So yes, please, thank you for watching.